Sorry for the delay. I was having a little bit of issues with my soundboard, but we are relatively good to go. Hello, hello. It is, well, that proves my point. It is 1 p.m. on a Saturday, so we might have a little bit of a sound in the way. There might be some sound in the way. I see I did not put my stinger back on, but that's fine. But hopefully you can all hear me loud and clear. We're going to have a nice, fun, and cozy stream where I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you start your Valentine's Day off right. But I hope you all are doing all right this lovely holiday afternoon. I know that Valentine's Day can kind of be a rough one for a lot of us. But today, don't waste energy focusing on romance and stereotypical silly stuff. Just focus on yourself. Just have a good day. Also, today is Ducky's birthday, so I think we're throwing some stuff, throwing in some stuff in the Discord for Ducky. You guys want to be a part of some community stuff tonight? Frog. The best Valentine's Day is a Valentine's Day filled with wooden frog. Wooden frog. My favorite tool as of late. Hi Ethan, hi Shy Guys, hi Wolf, hi Cheering, hi Celeste, hi Ducky. Yeah, I see that YouTube changed the moderator icon from the wrench to the shield, which really makes more sense. Because you guys protect the chat, you know? Ducky said something hype train and he's willing to sell his shield. We don't have hype trains here on YouTube. Today is a YouTube only stream. So I appreciate Ducky's enthusiasm, but that's not really possible. Ducky, you should know that. You should know better. I think it's really, really impressive of you to want to sell your shield so quickly, but you know, I gotta think about the cherub rats and their safety, you know? Alright, so as you can see, we are not using the model today. I've been experimenting a bit on the side about trying to do more relaxing, closer, soothing ASMR live streams, because one of the issues I always had with the live streams is that I can't get close enough to the mic without losing tracking with the way that my desk is currently set up. So this is kind of like an old school way of doing ASMR streams where it's just a moving image. We're kind of experimenting with that while I get used to this. So you ever just hit someone with your shield? I'm a paladin main in Final Fantasy, that's all I do. The coffee said hello. feel like the rain's a little too loud. Let's knock that down a notch. How's that? A little better? Oh, it's dripping. Maybe I shouldn't do that. There we go. That's so good. Oh, well, a happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Happy, 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 happy Valentine's Day. I need my coffee. Yeah, there's a cough coming on. Oh no. Please excuse me. My day just started, so my throat's always a little funny in the morning. It's always a little messed up. But that's okay. It's okay. So, how do we feel? How do we feel about the sound balance, the audio? Whoa. Steve, 35 months. 35 months as a cherub. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good night's rest and good morning. Good morning. Happy Valentine's and good morning. Okay, let's see, what do I want to do next? Let's get these gloves off. What about this? Oh. That sounds good. I feel like the sound's not boosted enough for this. I like tapping sounds, but maybe I should grab the bowl. The bowls always pick up louder. You can hear me open my drawer in the background. Ooh, actually. There we go. There we go. Do some brushing. Hey Angel, good news. I will be seeing the Scream movie on the 27th. And P.S. got any tips on how to not be afraid of horror movies? Well, I think the age-old tactic of looking away in the bad parts is totally valid. What you can't see, you can't hurt you, right? That's how that works. I hope you have a good time, though. I don't know much about the movie Scream. I haven't watched that many horror movies, to be honest with you. I play a lot of horror games, but I find that the storytelling in movies is sometimes a little lackluster, so I don't watch as many of them. I need to, though. I need to get more into horror movies, I think. I really enjoyed Iron Lung. And I really enjoyed As Above, So Below. I enjoyed Talk to Me. That's kind of it. The grand scheme of movies that I've liked is rather minimal, unfortunately. Iron Lung the movie. But I've played the game. And we actually played the game here on this channel, like way back when. It wasn't long after Markiplier first played it that we played it. Happy Valentine's Day, Wiggly. there's a second one in production. I'm excited to see it. I really liked the plot of the first one. A little too much gore for me. Like, I like tasteful gore, right? There's gonna be blood and guts and body horror and death. I want it to feel purposeful and meaningful, not just gore to be gory. And I find that that is definitely something I struggle with a lot in Western horror. Is I'll find a lot of the gore just feels like it's there to overload me rather than settle in and make me feel terrified. But I feel like As Above So Below's story made it feel more in line. Hi Max. Yeah, if you're not into horror movies, I wouldn't watch Iron Lung. But it is a very good one. It's more suspenseful. It's not as direct as a lot of horror stuff tends to be. It's more like how indie horror works, where it's very indirect storytelling. What about Heartbeat ASMR? You just reminded me of something that I was gonna set up, but forgot. So let me actually do that. You guys will have to listen to this setup, because I don't have it in this overlay. I don't have it in this overlay. I was in a relay a while back, and I wanted there to be a really clean recording of my heartbeat in the background that I could, like, perfectly loop, because normally what happens is, I have to, like, press the mic really hard to get it to pick up, and it barely picks up. I had made one, and then I forgot to put it in this overlay. So let me grab that. When I throw it in, though, it might be loud at first, so just get ready. 3, 2, boom, boom. Yeah, it's loud, okay. There we go. Then I need to set this to this. You can hear it, right? Can you hear the sound of my heart beat? Thank you so much, my courier, for saying something, because I meant to have this as an option. And now it is. I'm off time. That's enough of the brush. Maybe a little bit enough of the heartbeat, too. Maybe that's a little too cozy. I think I may have put you all to sleep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this calls for more coffee. More coffee. I am getting condensation all over my keyboard. Where's my coaster? Oh, Groudon has it. Thank you. Thank you, Groudon, for protecting my coaster. I have seen Aspen Hotel. Hotel? Wow, okay. I have seen the first season of Aspen Hotel. Just season 1. There we go. Yeah. Gosh, I really want to play Code Vein. we might do like a 1 hour, maybe. I have to leave at 3, so I really shouldn't, but it's so tempting. Ow! Ow! Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. God, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Slow pokes. Slow. 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 Oh. That was my pinky toe. Yeah, I feel like that plane that's crashing outside. That's some timing. So I'm I'm facing the slow C right now, and I'm normally, so I have an L-shaped desk, and I'm normally like in the corner of it, right? Thank you so much for the membership. Really slow poke. Thank you. And I'm instead of facing the area where I can usually kick my legs out a little, I'm facing like my tablet, and that's where the slow C is. Like my PC, I call it the slow C affectionately, because it has slow pokes in it, not because it runs slowly, just to level the playing field a tad. But it's got like one of those front glass doors, and I pushed my foot forward and I got my pinky toe like right where the door thing is, and it was just enough to like pinch it, and so it was a slam and a pinch. It was not good. Not ideal, not an ideal situation at all. Sorry for yelling in your ears like that. That wasn't intentional, I promise. It wasn't intentional, I promise. It was just really poor timing on my part. Yeah. I'm not down, I survived. I chanted slow until I was healed. Yeah, it's like slowpoke amnesia. It raises my special defense, but in my case it gives me a heal boost, you know. Yeah. No? Okay, I tried. I think I hear someone coming down the stairs. We may have a visitor incoming. Yeah, those sound like stairs. So far clear. So far clear. The Sue is actually here right now for 2 reasons. Thanks to Showbone, which if Showbone is here, let's give some love, and all the subs that they did yesterday. Kitsu owes us a Chug Jug ASMR, so when I'm done, I'm going to sit him at my desk in front of my ASMR mic, and I'm going to yell at him until he whispers Chug Jug at least like for 5 minutes. And then I will release that into the Discord. So, 1, he's upstairs for that reason, to borrow the recording booth. And then 2, I mentioned this on Twitch yesterday, but for those of you that weren't there, today's actually a very good friend of mine's birthday, and so me and all of our IRL group is foregoing Valentines in order to celebrate our friend's birthday. So we're gonna go do that, and I have to leave for that at 4-ish, give or take. Aw, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. To the Angel Stubbed Toe Relief Fund. I think your super chat healed me. It had healing properties. Who knew? Who knew that Steve had 1 healing super chat left in the chamber? my favorite character? Oh, that's hard. I don't know if I have one. I don't know. I think I have to get farther. I need season 2. I need to see season 2 before I decide on a favorite. Then you see more the character's faults and strengths. Ducky, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Who hurt you? You can't blame my bricks. You can't blame the bricks. You can't do that. You can't do that. I wish we could throw bricks here on YouTube, but we can't. Oh, but there is something I can do for the YouTube members. Wait. I just had a revelation. There, I just realized there is a way I can give YouTube members bricks here. Now, you can't throw them, but no one ever said anything about them having to be throwable. I just had a genius moment. Alright, what emote do we never use? Yeah, we're getting rid of the hug. And I'm gonna just call this brick. Edit. Replace image. Let's see, where is it? It's not my normal folder. Here. Ah, there it is. Save and publish. Okay, it's gonna take a moment. But cherub rats, those of you with the green names, I have blessed you with an angel brick. A singular angel brick. The key term is brick, and it is a brick with my face. Enjoy. Might take a second to show it though. I hear Papa steps roaming around. He must have just gotten home. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the ASMR. I will totally... Okay, since Steam has asked this question, I'm going to read it out. Angel, can I have you autograph my brick? Can you sign it, please? If you go to WeebCon, I'm going to have a signing booth, and if you come to the signing booth with a brick, know that I will sign it with joy. However, you cannot throw the brick that you sneak into WeebCon at anyone. You've got to be good and keep it in your bag, but I will sign it. But if you throw it, I'm calling the cops. Only I can do that, okay? You guys only get to throw digital ones. You can bring paper that says brick on it, and if you throw that, then I don't really care. Or a plushie that says brick, you can throw that. But if you bring a real brick, I'm calling the cops. Also, the guy who runs my booth, his day job is being a cop, so we won't get very far. So, yeah. So be careful with your violent behavior. There will be a cop like 5 seconds away from you. We live in a world where you have to tell people not to throw bricks. To be fair, Jacob, I tell them to throw bricks every day, and they all have throwing brick emotes on the other channel, and it is like a huge part of what we do. So this is kind of my fault. This is kind of all entirely my fault. I have made this bed, and now I must lay in it. But you know, yeah, if you bring a real brick, I will totally sign it. Just please don't throw it at anybody. I'm just really asking. I'm asking nicely. I don't want that to be my legacy. Laying in a bed of bricks? What, that's not what you make your beds out of? There's the angel brick. The YouTube exclusive angel brick. Oh, Steve, no, you're fine. I figured this was a great opportunity for me to say this because I know someone is going to show up with a brick. Someone will. Someone will do it. I know they will. So this was just a good chance for me to cover those grounds. Steve, thank you for the $2 super. But my everyday carry is a brick. See? 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 My point in case. Sorry, chat's make me laugh. You know, it's funny. We make the brick comments a lot, but it's quite rare that someone actually makes that comment. It's quite rare, actually. I gotta stop being so loud. Going back to whispering, okay? You're making me laugh too much. This is supposed to be a relaxing stream. But here you are making me laugh and making me pop the mic. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Sure, Brats, you're not supposed to be doing that. This is supposed to be calm and soothing. Calm and soothing. Not bricked up. Damn it. Relax and try to be just a little normal. Just like 1% normal. Car, hello? Did you want the mic? Sorry, did I offend you? Vroom, vroom, I guess. Oh my goodness. That was like in my brain. Was it in your brain too? Whew. Vroom, vroom. It was literally inside my brain. Yeah, I don't know how they did that. That's crazy. A question for you. What are some positive things to say when going through a stressful day? I tend to... So for me, when I'm having severe levels of stress, it's usually in the middle of something that's like a project I have to do, or I'm having like a life crisis while I have to work or something. Those are typically the times that I end up in those kind of moments, right? So for me, what I normally do is I kind of mantra my way through it. I chant things to myself, usually in the line of, I've got this, I can do this, I can make it through this, I'm gonna be okay, I've got this, I've made it through worse before, I always figure things out, right? It's stuff that instills a level of confidence, but still pushes me forward. It's a way of grounding yourself, right? Like, you have to figure out what grounds you, and it's different for every person. For me, I'm able to ground myself and get through hard circumstances through intense self-belief, and I know that that's not something everyone can do. So in moments where maybe you struggle to believe in yourself, maybe find out what it is you do believe in, right? What is the thing, or the person, or the concept that when things get really rough, you know you can still trust, right? Maybe picture that person or that thing, and it can be a fictional thing, it can be a character from a story, right? Like, I've been seeing so many news articles about, like, in Japan there's people that are like cosplaying Himmel from Frieren and actually saving people and stopping fires and stuff, right? And I can guarantee you that these are people who found a sense of belief and confidence through a character that gave them hope, right? So what gives you hope? What gives you confidence in a moment of turmoil? What gives you the strength to push through even when you're hurting and you're scared and you're sad? Because you're not going to find a magical fix for your pain in those moments. What you find instead is a way to trudge through while holding it, right? How to fight through the pain and the stress and the fear, and that pain and stress and fear is not going to just magically go away. but you find some sort of core belief that you can hold on to, like a light in the dark that carries you through until you can let go, because there's always an end, right? Whatever task or hard day that you're experiencing, there's always an end to it, a moment where you can let go and cry and let it out and scream and maybe go to a rage room and throw like 85 bricks at a glass wall, right? You just got to figure out what it is that you believe in that can get you there. I always grew up in a way where I couldn't really rely on others, and I had to rely on myself. And so the good news is I am quite confident in ways that I think a lot of people don't necessarily have. That confidence does get me in trouble, though, for sure. But it means that in moments of turmoil, I fixate on what I have accomplished before and my knowledge that I've made it through terrible, terrible things. And I know I can do it again. And that is my final line of defense, is blindly believing in my ability to get through it. It sounds crazy, I know it does. But I think any sort of area of the human mind that is about mental determination rarely makes sense, right? Because the human nature that is stubborn and determined is never rational. It's quite irrational, but it's like the opposite of an irrational fear. It's an irrational determination to go forward. And we all have a little bit of that in us. It's just figuring out how you can channel it, right? Think like in games where there's different classes of magic, right? Every one of them's different. They operate different. They do different things. You can't put a status effect on the same level as a fireball, right? But they both have their value. You just have to learn how to utilize it. And it's the same with each person and how they utilize their personal strengths. You have them. And you can do amazing things if you can find it and believe in yourself. I just hope that you're able to find those answers sooner than later. I hope you can find those answers sooner than later, because unfortunately it's not something that I can hand on a platter for you, but know that I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you and what you can do. Your life isn't already written down. Your opportunities are fresh and new every day. Nothing is set in stone, even though I know that life feels like we're stuck in a box a lot, right? We have these ceilings of what we believe is possible, and then we see people beyond those ceilings, and we kind of put ourselves in these boxes of believing that only certain people make it to certain heights, but that's not really how the world is. We all have the unique opportunity to make any reality possible at almost any given time. All the things that you dreamed of as a child, they weren't impossible. There's caveats and problems that as an adult we come to realize have to learn to rationalize and work around, absolutely. Like, it's not a perfect world out there, but dreams still can become a reality as long as you continue to fight and grow, to look in a mirror and establish the things that you can do better. And not just beat yourself up, but genuinely look at you, where you are, what decisions you've made. Acknowledge the good, acknowledge the bad, and grow. And whatever future it is you're aiming for, there is a reality out there where you made it happen, not someone else, you. Because you are capable of some really amazing things. All of you. All of us. I believe in you. Now, we only have 5 minutes left on this 1 hour special, so I better pick a good trigger for that last bit, huh? What? Churring. What the heck? Thank you. Thank you so much for the red super chat. You didn't have to do that. I was just speaking my mind. Maybe a little unwantedly speaking my mind. I was kind of on a self-help ramble. I do tend to do that quite a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's let this Valentine's Day be about our love for each other, yeah? I don't really care about all the other stuff. I think that if we all took time out of our days to show kindness and love to the people around us, even people that we might not necessarily understand, right? Like, being the bigger person and spreading love is hard to do. It's very hard to do. To take a step away from your angers and your pains and your stressors and to just share genuine love and kindness. But on a day like today, where love is supposed to be the main point, I think it's the most important time to remember that love is the most powerful thing of all, and it is not just romance and kisses and smooches. It's holding someone when they're sad. It's giving someone a treat. It's holding their hand, not just romantically, but to guide them through something. It's listening. Love is very much listening. There's a lot of ways that we can show love to everyone around us without being overt and insane. And people don't even necessarily have to earn it, right? Like, they should earn your respect, but you can share love to the world around you without it being a payment system. And I think that that is beautiful. So let's focus on that, right? Let's focus on just being a loving person, both to the world around us and to ourselves. Because you're a person that matters too. Ratchesy, thank you so much for the membership renewal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I guess we're just yapping for this last portion. I think that moments like these always remind me of, you guys have heard my story about the stranger that comforted me when I lost my cat. And the unconditional love that strangers can give is so incredibly powerful. And it's very grounding to remember that anyone can leave an impact anywhere. And that anyone may be in need of help. And it's not like a superhero and a damsel in distress. That's not reality. What it is just a moment of stress and a moment of silence, right? And someone there to pat you on the back. Someone there to nod their head and be like, yeah, I feel you, you know? Someone who can relate. Because we're all in this chaotic, crazy world together. And there's nothing stronger than us all holding each other up, you know? You guys have held me up through the years, and I hope that I can continue to be a force that holds you up on the days that are rough. Today being one that's typically rough for a lot of people, so I made sure to come prepared for today. Today we have another video actually coming out tonight, and it's a Valentine special. It's got all the kind of notes that I like to give. I'm really proud of how this one came out, but I wanted to sandwich the day today with, we start with positivity and we end with positivity. So no matter how your day goes today, know that tonight you got a gift coming. Your guardian angel has prepared you a little present to make sure what the... Yes? Can I help you, Tora? I don't even know what that first sound was. There was like a hissing sound, and then Tora like peeked her head up, screamed at me, and then went back to sleep. I love you too, Tora. What a good cat. Kibby. But yeah, you've got your guardian angel has a gift prepared for you so he can sandwich the day in positivity. So if the day does get a little crazy, you deal with some stupid commentary, some bad shit happens, don't worry. You're getting through today. And I'm going to see you at the end of the day too, just to make sure that it works out the best it can, okay? So hold your head up high, because at least amongst us cherry brats, Valentines isn't about love and kisses. It's about just being a loving person to each other. So we are going to wrap up now. It is wrap up time because I have to force Kitsu to record that really stupid video that he owes you. He's doing it today, and it will be in the Discord in T-minus 10 minutes-ish, depends on how well the recording goes. I'm not going to edit it, so all the outtakes will be there, which I think will be really funny. So if you're in the Discord, that'll be fun. The ASMR special video for tonight will be out sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. CDT, and I hope you guys really like it. If you enjoyed this stream, please leave a like and a comment as soon as it's available. I'm trying to show YouTube I'll be better about uploads and streams, and when you guys interact with things, it makes it go, chin rub. Chin rub. Also, yes, today is our moderator Ducky Dylan's birthday. So I'm going to a different friend's IRL birthday. We found out yesterday on stream that today is also Ducky's birthday, and the community has gotten together to throw a birthday party for him in the Discord. So if you guys don't have anything to do today, the Cherry Brats are doing stuff all day long. You don't have to be alone today if you don't want to. We have events going on all day, and you can throw presents at Ducky for his birthday. He really likes bricks though, so just saying. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. If there's some time, I might speed run a few runs of a Code Vein boss for like an hour on Twitch, but I have a feeling by the time we finish all the Kitsu recordings, there won't be time for that. I will be live tomorrow, Twitch, 1 p.m. CDT like today. We are doing a like 8 to 10 hour Code Vein day where we're going to try to make some really big progress in the game. I will be yapping my way through the whole experience, and we'll always start with some talking, so I hope to see you there for that. And I did not set up an ending screen for ASMR, so we're going to go back to the start screen. Ignore the starting soon. We're wrapping up. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Happy Valentine's Day.